Hello, welcome to Studio Cafe 315. I'm Roseanne Perla. Tonight is Fun Fold night. The middle of the month, every month, I do one Fun Fold. And if you subscribe to my newsletter, and it's easy to opt out. It's just one click of a button. And if you can't opt out, you can always contact me and opt out if you don't want it. I don't message that often. Sometimes once or twice a month. It's not that often. I'm looking for my information. Here it is. Okay. So, just getting set up here. Go to my live. Here we are. Here we are. Oops. Here we are. Oops. It's just echoing. I'm sorry. It's just echoing. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut it off in a second. Okay. I was pressing the wrong button. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I want to center this. This is how I get set up. Next week, I'm working on getting a software program so that I don't have to, it'll get better and better. I don't have to do this kind of thing with my phone. I'll have, my camera on my computer and my phone camera, and it'll be a smoother transition getting on and off. So, little things happen little by little. We gradually grow, and, we teach ourselves, and it's just a small business. So, we are doing the Fun Fold. I'm going to show you the Fun Fold right away, and let's start it. I used, this is Poppy Parade. Believe it or not, it is right in there in the X's and O's. This is bubble bath. I want to call it bubble gum. I think that's a better name for it, bubble gum. I know that heart got in the way of the S, but it says sending a little love your way. I'll do a better job when I make this card. You can do this with any paper, and then it says Happy Valentine's Day. So this is the fold. It's like a card within a card. So cute. Okay. That's the way you can do it. You could change it and have the white part on this side, and you would flip everything around and have the Fun Fold this way and then this way, and then this would be the top. And so I thought of that afterwards, but I like it like this. So that is the card tonight. This is the pretty envelope. I would put it like that. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to begin. And I'm going to show you another example with a different paper. It just happens to be Valentine's Day, and this Saturday is Valentine's Day, but it's Valentine's week for me, so that's it. So if you get this kit, which this will be, there will be 2 cards. Spend $25 this week and you can get the 2 cards. The last week's was a set of 3, and that set is still available till tomorrow night, and that is the spinning cards, although you would have to provide your own spinners. This one is spend $35, and I give you all of the paper products. Tonight I'm going to give you the 2 cards I made. I will give you the paper products and spend $25. which is a great deal. 2 cards and spending $25 on my website, on the Studio Cafe not Studio Cafe, the Stampin' Up, my Stampin' Up site. This will link you right to it if you want to take a screenshot. This is my web page, and this is my Gmail to get in touch with me. All the links are on my page on Facebook, and you can go to that page and find me there. Okay. So this is like an evergreen. These fun folds are evergreen. You can basically use them with every single paper and stamp set, you know, that you would like to use them with. They're pretty easy. And as I said, I do 1 fun fold a month, just 1. I want to get in here so you can see this. I am going to, what's on here? I think there's a little bit of glue. I have a glue eraser. I don't know how I got that glue on there. Okay. So this is 5.5, and this is the length side. To get this fun fold, and I am going to score this at 3.5. So I love this paper trimmer. It has the cut blade, which is the dark gray, and the light gray is the score blade. So 3.5. Now, I would score everything for you, so you don't have to score it. I always measure twice. I measure more than that, okay? And I didn't measure it right. I knew that. I was like, okay, is this correct? I think I only needed to do, okay, so, yeah, I did 3.5. Yeah, it's the same. 3. I don't know why it says 3.5. Score at 3.5. It should be 3. Score at 3. Okay. Let me get another piece. I have a piece right here for my kits. So we'll put this one aside. We can use that for cut-ups. Score at 3. And I knew by sight. I knew that by sight. And I did not. I'm going to use a bone folder. I really want to get this down nicely. I'm going to go both ways. Okay. It's going to pop up no matter what. That's the only use of the trimmer that I needed. What we're going to do is, I already put glue on this. That's where that glue came from. Okay. So this already has the liquid glue, our liquid glue, and it dries like a sticker. I'm going to put this inside. And I'm going to leave 1/8 of an inch. Fun folds are fun. That's why they're called fun folds. This is the piece for inside. But we're going to put this piece in first. I hope you had a wonderful day today. I was pretty busy after the Super Bowl. The weirdest thing is this paper, it's only on this side of this piece, and I didn't check my other pieces, that it looks like, and this is just regular wax paper from the kitchen. Look at that, how it has that color change, and it's only on this one side. So I'm going to check my other pieces, maybe by the end. Okay. Okay, I use liquid glue. You can use whatever adhesive you'd like. You can use tear and tape. You can use, and I could go this way instead, with the X's and O's, and then the hearts. I could do that instead. And what's this one? This is the stripes and the X's and O's. I did X's and O's on both sides instead of stripes because I have the stripes here. You can do it any way you want. I use 2 different DSPs. They're all in the same package though. So, so instead of using those crazy hearts that are discolored at the top, I don't know. It's okay. I don't know. It's not water damaged. It came like that. I know I should say something, right? Yeah, I'm going to cover this. I'm going to cover the hearts. I noticed it, and I was like, whoa. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, Carol, and any other watchers. There are 3 watchers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on. I'm not going to complain to Stampin' Up! About it, but I will check that paper packet before I close out today with you guys, and just to confirm. Okay. Now, I took my ruler to measure this, because I want 1 inch at the top, and actually I'm going to do it off, and 1 inch at the bottom. So it's 1 inch to 1 inch. And I am going to use my tape runner. I have my own tape runner. You could use liquid glue as well. Because this one doesn't stick immediately and it gives me time like a liquid glue would. So, okay, so half and half and 1. I'm going to go right to the edge here. And this weekend, or today, I got to sign up for our team retreat. I'm so excited about going again this year. It's in St. Louis for the 2nd year in a row. See, it's a little off, so I didn't seal it down. 1 and 1. Okay, and then I'm moving it to the edge, and I'm going to stick it down. So I signed up for St. Louis, all of our upline, 100, they have 100 spaces this year. They have more than 100 last year, but then people dropped out. So you don't get your money back this year. You have to know that you're going. I did not drop out, obviously. I was going. Okay, so this has a very nice stamp set, but I did not buy the stamp set. I only bought the dies. And I have everything in here that this comes with. I love this embossing folder. I also bought the scrapbooking pages. I bought this for scrapbooking, the love story. And the paper's the same for scrapbooking, except it has a couple of extra sheets and it has die cuts and stickers. So these are the dies. This is called Endless Love. All of this is, but the scrapbooking is a little different. That's called Love Story. So it's got these great dies. This one does the sewing. So you can get an embroidery thread or ribbon. You can use our ribbon and an embroidery needle. And these are 2 arrows, but when you die cut them, they come out as 2 separate pieces, not one piece. And X's and O's and hearts and all of that. So I used this heart for this one. I didn't do a lot of die cuts. And look at this embossing folder. So, and the reason I didn't buy sorry, I just hit my camera. The reason I didn't buy these, the stamp set that goes with Endless Love is because I have so many stamp sets from last year that had to do with Valentine's Day. But I did buy a new stamp set, which I want to show you, which I used for the inside. Happy Valentine's Day. And it's an all-occasion stamp set. So it has all of these great reasons to celebrate. Reason to celebrate. Celebrations on your, and then, you know, on your graduation, on your anniversary, happy anniversary, lucky St. Patrick's Day, or, you know, you mix them in. So there's love you here and happy. Happy is getting used a lot. Happy Valentine's Day I use for this. Happy Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to put it in our new Stampin' Positioner. And I have it all set up. There's so many things you can do with this, guys. It's really wild. And I'm not going to use this one today. I am going to, and for some reason, this keeps sticking. Okay. Okay. There are little grooves, and the paper doesn't come with it. You buy the pad. I'm still using the one that I used originally since last week. And that's the V. I thought it was a hair. So you don't have to use this. You can just use underneath. It has the measurements and stuff right on the side. I'm going to just roughly place this in. Actually, I want to get my piece and put that on first. I hope I cut it. I'm going to have to cut it. Well, yeah, I do need it. I am going to cut it. I do need it. So let me grab, it's the X's and O's. Here we go. So I want to do that. Let me set this aside. Grab my paper trimmer real quick. I'm sorry. And it is a 1/2 inch. Now you will get all of the paper for both cards. I'm going to show you the other card. And you cannot see this, so let me push it up before I cut it. So 1/2 inch. There we go. And then it is 5 1/4. Got that tiny little piece there. Okay. I'm going to put this on. And I want my hearts the right way. And, oh no, it is not 5 1/4. It's 5 because that is 5 1/4. I'm sorry. it down. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Just when I think I'm prepared and I'm not. I forgot to do this, or I put it somewhere else. One or the other. I'm not going to search for it. That would take up too much time. So you just line this up. Make sure your hearts are going the right way. I didn't notice that until after I'm doing it like 1/8 of an inch. I didn't notice the hearts. I thought it was just, you know, a pattern that I didn't have to worry about the position of which way the pattern was going, and I did have to. Okay, now I want to use the Stampin' Positioner, which I do love, you guys. I love it. Let me see where I'm at, because I know positioning it, it has to be at least 1 inch. I think I did 1 1/4 inch down. So, and I did not go from the bottom. So I have this in place. Okay, I see. I went on the side here. And it comes with the magnets. It's wild, guys. I want to show you so much that you can do with this. Now, the only way you can get the Stampin' Positioner is, you just have to be patient. And I'm not even sure it's in the right place, but I'm thinking it is. By joining my team this month. You can join for $99 and you get this as, you get $125 worth of product, but this is not included in the $125. You get this free. This is a $49 value. And it comes with this and this. So if you look at my video from last week, I used it at least once. Excuse me. I got a dry throat. Okay. There we have it. I bought an extra set of magnets because I'm finding that it's lifting up now. Okay, so that is in position, okay? And this stamp is very, very sticky, so I'm gonna, even though I used it, well, it's not one stamp, it's 2 stamps, by the way. I just have them set up together. I'm gonna see if this helps getting my oils on here. For some reason, I didn't do that originally, that's why. Okay, I'm using Real Red, Bubble Bath, Real Red, Poppy Parade, yeah, and there's some other colors. So, what if I didn't get enough ink? Look at that smudge. That will never touch the card, not at all. So, if I didn't get enough ink, I can go back and re-ink this. And you just touch. I'm not pressing hard at all. Okay. It has these rubber bumpers here that cushion it. And there it is. Beautiful. Okay. I could put it right back on and stamp again. If I wanted to re-ink it, I could re-ink it. Love it. Now, you could, if you use this and you put it, you could do multiples. I saw someone do, one of the demonstrators did a beautiful scrapbook page and have florals going around. I'll try some of those things soon. So now, to get this red off, I find using this Stampin' Mist and cleaning it with the Stampin' Mist. I let it sit a little bit. My Happy won't come out as clean because I didn't do that originally and use my Stampin' Mist. But if you use the Stampin' Mist, it comes out, works pretty well. And I'm cleaning this a little bit more than I normally do, but that's because it's red, okay? But you're never going to get it all out. Red stains, certain colors stain, and that's just the way it is. Not the end of the world. It means that that stamp set has been used. But see how that's pretty good. It has a little bit of stain. Yeah, I just lost my cap. Okay. So I'm going to put, see, 2 pieces. I'm going to put this away. I have dropped one of these. I lost birthday today. Luckily it's sizable that I felt a drop, and I used my cell phone flashlight to find it. Even though I don't have a white floor, I could not find it. Let me see here. Yep, and this one goes here. But I did find it in the end, obviously. Birthday is on there. Okay. There we have that. You just keep these apart, otherwise they'll cling together. I'm going to set this aside. Tell me, do you like the Stampin' Positioner? Would you use it? This is great for, I have so many customers that tell me, oh, I can't stamp. I'm afraid to stamp. I'm like, well, I will teach you to stamp. And see why you have to have this come down below? Because otherwise it'll show, okay, if it's up here, that day, it's up here. And I'll show you my other card. I have some flowers and grass hanging out down below. I'm like, oops, oh well. It's okay. I'm lining this up and 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and there we have it. Now I want to put X's and O's with the hearts going the correct way here, and X's and O's on the other side, and we'll be done within 5 minutes. It's so surprising, you know, I aim for 30 minutes, but it always goes over because I'm not perfect. Is anybody? So be patient with me. So pretty simple to put together. I do need to stamp this, and I'm going to use dimensionals. And these are old hearts. I was looking for gems to put on this. You could do red sequins. I found, and these are only $6, the rhinestones. So if you're interested, These rhinestone pack is $6. That's like the cheapest gems that are out. But these are old. They're last year or the year before. And this is the last set that I have that I could find. The suite comes with, I'm going to make a shaker card. And then I pulled my red ribbons, but the suite comes with this beautiful cotton. It's not felted, it's a cotton, and it's the bubble bath. I still want to call it bubble gum. But another alternative is the Baker's Twine red and white. That's available. And one of these ribbons is available. This one's available. This one's available. That one I got last year on the rack. Shiny ribbon and real red. And I think it might be on Last Chance. Not sure. Check that one out. It's item number 165876. So if you need any ribbons, these don't have ribbons, but these are the last that I have. So I pulled what I, have. That's what I usually do. I'll pull what I have and use that. So what I did was I took, and I'm going to do a whole class on this again, sweet jar. They had the Christmas sweet jar, and I think that's gone now. There's the punch, the jar punch, and you can do happy birthday. You can do like St. Patty's Day and use this St. Patrick's Day with this. This would be a good choice to purchase. So I am going to quickly, and I'm not going to use my stamp apparatus. I'm just going to use I have them right here. It's not that it takes longer. It's just that I don't have it set up, and I want to save time right now. When you're doing it live, I think the stamp apparatus is excellent, and I prefer it over doing it this way. Especially for beginners who don't, well, we've always had Stampin' Tools. So, and this is an uneven heart. I don't know if you realized it. It's small on this end and larger on this end, and it's not me die cutting it. Okay, it has a little adhesive on it for some reason. I'm not going to do the hearts on it. Okay. See, now I could have gone back and then I'm going to use Love. See, and getting it straight compared to the stamping position. I think I called it Stamp Apparatus. Stamp Apparatus is the original one that they had years ago. I have one of those. I bought it online. Okay, beautiful. That one came out better. And okay. I could gently, instead of using the brushes, this is my new technique I like to do, is just brush it in the ink, although I won't get that middle part. That's just not even. Actually, I can get it on the corner. Boy, am I inventive. And I like to get that red on there. As it dries a little bit lighter. And that is, again, real red. I'm going to just put these aside. Okay. And that's it. We just put these on. I need my dimensionals. These are the regular size, and I did use 3 on this one, And then I think I did 2 on this side. If you've ever put together any kits and they tell you exactly how many dimensionals you need, you'll get used to like where you need to put them, because this is already lifted, so you don't need a dimensional, but you need them on this side, depending on where you're placing it. I'm going to use 2. You can't use a mini and a regular, by the way, because the minis are not as thick. Okay, and there we have it. It does need some gems. So whatever you pick, whatever you choose, you can add a ribbon to it if you wanted to. I didn't feel it needed it. It's quite busy. And see, so you have 2 different papers, but it doesn't matter. It's so cute. And I don't know if you need any Valentines, but I can get you this kit right away. If you put in a $25 order, I will get you one of these and then this kit. I used Sweet Bugs, Cute as a Bug, Sweet Bugs bundle, and I do have both the stamp set, which I used on this card. I didn't put a sentiment on here, and it also, the whole suite comes with the ladybugs and the dew. So it's got 3 little dew pieces. And again, same fun fold, but I used the paper from last week. What is that paper called? I've been using it. I used it last month too. It is, I have huge amounts of this. Nature's Walk. Nature's Walk. So I use that for these cards. One side is blues and Pretty Peacock, and the dark color, Secret Sea. But the other side is greens and very forest looking. And then this is this side, and then the other side of it is this. Really cool. So I stamped, see, so that's sticking out, but it's okay. Hello Friend. So if you did stamp these, which are from this, Hello Friend is on here. And then these little ones you could add. I was going to do the mushrooms. I would just end, you know, I would make note, maybe a pencil mark. And so you would only need 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's the leaves. And then if I had done that and didn't go 5 and 6, then I would have been fine. But it is fine. It's handmade. It's all good. And it goes. It continues. So, hi Sharon. You made it. Nice of you. Thank you. Love the Valentine. How about the fun fold, guys? Do you like this fun fold? You know, it adds something to the cards. So my special, I'm going to have a special every week when I do these lives. You'll get used to it. This is all new for this year. And I used to run specials, but I think I just couldn't get them straight. But so it'll start Tuesday. So it goes Tuesday to Tuesday. So you could get the other cards if you spend $35, you know, till tomorrow. Those cards are available. They will not be, you know, it's not a kit for sale. I don't have these kits for sale, but I do have another kit coming out that's different for sale. But the fun folds, sign up for my newsletter. And I have it in the video that I did today, and you can sign up for that newsletter. And it's a short video. It's less than a minute. I think it was 47 seconds or something less than that. So I do like fun folds. I don't like to do more than one a month. But, and here's the other card. Here's today's card. I didn't put the embellishments on, but you know that. You can do those. And then always decorate your envelope, whether you do it with paper or you stamp it or you do both. That's fine. There's a really cool stamp set I haven't used. I was going to use it tonight. I just want to show you this last stamp set. And it's Happy Mail. I could send to my team. And then it has, like, you would stamp this on your envelope, and then you can write the address Or you could do this circle and put that there. You could still do the lines. They'll fit in there. Or you don't need the lines. It's up to you. And I always like to do happy mail for my team. Or just happy mail when I send out cards. And I'm going to try to get my cards out to all of my customers this week. So whatever happens, right? And these are my favorite, the ladybugs. And I gave my team a ladybug charm for Christmas, each one of them with a stand that is a little scrapbook stand that sits on your desk. So I love my team. I love my team members, and I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And my why is because I love to craft. So I'm a retired teacher, and this is my time to just be me. And definitely you need either some X's and O's on here, or you need some gems or something on here. So you can put a bow too if you wanted to, but I will be putting the hearts on here, or the rhinestones. The rhinestones are only $6. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Sharon says I do. It's my favorite color. Oh, love your Valentine's Day card. Oh, so you love the fun fold. And then, hi, Anne. I see Anne's on. Thank you, Anne, for coming and watching. And fun folds are great cards. Very, very creative. Yes, they add so much to this. And I hand cut this, so if you don't have the dies, there's a whole like 2 sheets that cut out with the die cuts for this. And I didn't think I would like the bugs, but it was one of my 3 sweets that I picked out, and I love it. So that is coming in March. I probably will have a club kit. My club kit is coming out. I keep saying it. It was supposed to be for January. It'll be out this week, and I think I'm going to do it March 1st. So great. Thanks, everyone, for watching. And any questions, just reach out. Thank you very much.